Football, cross country, and women's golf get ready to start their seasons.
All this and more coming up on the Penguin Rundown.
What's going on, guys? I'm Lincoln Williams alongside with the colorful John Schiraldi with this wonderful tie on. Tell us about this tie. It's not bad.
This is an exclusive one-of-one piece from the Rick Schiraldi collection. So, Pops, if you're watching, appreciate you letting me leave the house with it.
Don't ever let him do it again. The little waddling penguins. But speaking of penguins, let's talk about these wonderful women's soccer penguins. Tell us about it, John.
The soccer team was back in action this past weekend with 2 away matches. The Penguins fell to Central Michigan last Friday by a score of 3-1. Sophomore Ernestina Ambambula scored her first goal as a member of the Youngstown State women's soccer team as she netted a free kick from 20 yards out in the 88th minute. Moving to Sunday, the team traveled to Pittsburgh to take on Duquesne at Rooney Field. Youngstown State got on the board in the 20th minute when Kyler Lum scored her second goal of the season from 25 yards out. Then, in the 48th minute, Duquesne tied things up on a penalty kick to the lower left side of the net. The rest of the game was a stalemate as the Gwins and Dukes settled for a 1-1 tie. Senior goalkeeper Katie Montgomery recorded 8 saves during the match, while Kyler Lum led the Penguins with 5 shots. Katie Hackos and Marissa Martin also added 3 shots each. The Penguins now sit at 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie on the season and will visit IPFW tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Then, make sure to come out to Farmers National Bank Field this Sunday as the Gwins will play their home opener at noon against Longwood University.
The volleyball team traveled to Fort Wayne this past weekend for the IPFW Invitational. Friday, the Gwins made short work of Ball State winning in straight sets. Leading the charge for the Gwins was Sam Brown. She led the team in both kills and digs. Tough time for YSU as the rest of the weekend as the Penguins dropped matches to both Fort Wayne and Murray State. Dana Boers had a career-high 22 digs against Murray State, while Lori Van Beek also achieved a career high with 18 kills against the Racers. Van Beek's performance over the weekend was good enough to earn all tournament team honors. She had 39 kills on the weekend. On Tuesday, the Gwins hosted Duquesne in their first home game on the new Roselli Court in the Beagley Center. YSU lost a hard-fought 5-set battle with the Dukes. Following the match, Margot Warrens had the chance to catch up with Captain Sam Brown and Val Jeffrey. Here's what they had to say.
This was your first time on the brand new court, your first home game. How did that feel?
It was awesome. We had a great crowd. I was so excited to see so many fans, even local high school teams that we coached over the summer. They came. So it was really a fun crowd, a fun environment to play with. Our team was really excited. So it was a really nice environment. We love the new court.
I thought we had a lot of fans here tonight, which really helped because usually we don't have that many fans. And I thought it was a great turnout, so it felt good.
You ladies had a tough weekend. You fought a very long, hard battle tonight. And what do you think as a team you ladies could do differently to pull back together and bring back the big win?
I think we just need to be a little more confident and trust each other. I think that's going to start in practice. Not hesitating, just going for every single ball, playing it like it's our last time that we're playing volleyball, and just working together. I always reiterate to our team just to play for each other. Don't play for the crowd. Don't play for, your parents or whoever's here for you. Play for our team. That's who is going to win this game. The other team isn't going to give it to us. So if we take care of our side, we're going to win the match.
We have to start stronger. I know the first 2 sets we didn't start as strong, so I think if we took that, started stronger from the first 2 sets, we would.
Best of luck to Val, Sam, and the entire volleyball team as they participate in the tussle in the Triad tournament this weekend. The Gwins are set to face off against Elon tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Summer may be coming to an end, but golf is just getting started. The women's golf team gets their season underway this weekend at their annual YSU Kickoff Invitational. The team is looking to build off last season where they women won 2 tournaments, 2 duels, and 2 more runner-up finishes. At the Horizon League Championships, the Gwins finished 3rd, which in turn is the 12th time in 14 Horizon League Women's Golf Championships the Penguins placed in the top 3. The 2016 YSU Kickoff Invitational will be played this coming week on September 5th as Courtney Schutt, Caitlin Schutt, Reva Morris, Megan Krieger, and Mia Barchetti will be the Penguins' opening lineup for the tournament. We wish them all the best of luck.
The cross-country team begins their season this week. Head coach Brian Gorby and the YSU men's cross-country team look to build off a successful 2015 campaign in which the Gwins finished second in the Horizon League. The Gwins returned first-team All-Horizon League athlete junior Ryan Sullivan. Sullivan finished the season with 2 top 3 finishes, including third at the Horizon League championship. The women are also back and ready to compete after taking 6th in the Horizon League last season. The Gwins bring back senior runner Mackenzie Clem, who was second-team All-Horizon League and had a top 10 finish last year at the Horizon League championship. Look for the Penguins to hit the ground running as they open up the season on September 3rd at the Duquesne Dual Invitational. Let's talk about some football now, John.
Football season is finally here. The 2016 season kicks off tonight at Stambaugh Stadium as YSU takes on the Dukes of Duquesne. YSU, led by head coach Bo Pelini, enters the season returning 44 of 61 letter winners and looking to build off a 5-6 record in 2015 that featured 3 losses by 3 points or less. For the Dukes, head coach Jerry Schmidt returns 14 starters, including 7 on offense, 6 on defense, and his starting place kicker punter in 2016. Duquesne is coming off arguably their best season in program history as the Dukes went 8-4 en route to capturing the Northeast Conference title and the university's first trip to the NCAA playoffs. Now, playoffs are something Coach Pelini hopes are in his program's future. YSU hasn't made the playoffs since 2006. Now, back then, Bo was down in the Bayou calling the defense for the Mad Hatter and Les Miles and the LSU Tigers. This will be the 3rd meeting between the two schools, a series YSU has dominated, outscoring the Dukes 90-40 and winning both of the prior meetings. The Penguins first routed the Dukes 59-17 in 2013 behind the arm of Kurt Hess and stayed off a late comeback attempt by the Dukes in 2014 to hold on to the 34-23 win. Now, a lot has changed for both schools since they last met in September of 2014. One common theme from both those games? Martin Ruiz. The senior gashed the Dukes for 65 yards and 3 touchdowns in 2013 and 148 yards as well as 2 touchdowns in 2014. I'm sure Martin would like to follow up those stellar performances with another tonight. Prior to tonight's game, I had a chance to sit down with head coach Bo Pelini. Here's what he had to say.
Coach, season coming up this week. Do you feel you guys have done enough as a team since you first stepped on the field back on August 4th to be ready for this season and for this game?
I think the competition's been good. I think our preparation's been good. They've practiced hard. It was a physical camp. I think we've gotten a lot done, and this Thursday gives us an opportunity to find out how far we've come, where we are, and you're never the finished product going into game one. It's about this gives you a benchmark of where you're starting, and you got to move forward and get better each week.
So you've made it clear you're in no rush to name a starting quarterback. What can we expect out of that position Thursday night?
Well, I expect whoever's in there to execute at a high level. We have confidence in all 3 guys. Really a 4th guy if you add Nate Mays into that mix, and we'll see. This will be a first opportunity to see how they react under the lights, and I expect a high level of execution.
Does your expectation?
You can catch the full interview with Coach Pelini on the Penguin Kickoff. Our coverage will begin at 6. Be sure to check out the Penguin Kickoff on the video board inside Stambaugh Stadium and on YouTube. Well, that about does it for us here at the Penguin Rundown. For news, highlights, and more, be sure to check out YSUsports.com and be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook at Penguin Rundown 1. I'm John Schiraldi.
And I'm Lincoln Williams. Thank you for tuning in today, guys.